rather good morning. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mark, COO of Mid Harvest. You can see the booth is just right there. And disclaimer, today I'm not going to be using any jargons or words that you don't understand. It's going to be very layman, right? Because what we are doing, we are empowering the world with the new technology that we've been talking about. We talk about quantum, we talk about AI, we talk about quantum proofing, quantum resistance, right? So all this can be alien words for common people out there, but the industry experts here, you guys know, you're following the flow, you're following the technological advancement which is happening in this space. So my background, basically back in 1997, 98, I was a fiber optics engineer back in Malaysia, right? Where the world was playing with 33.6 kilobit per second. Who remembers that? You know, when you dial up, you get the handshaking sound. Connecting, right? So we were thinking what the computer is trying to do. Why is it giving all these funny noises? All right. During that era, 97, where my house computer runs on a 33.6 kilobit per second and my mobile phone runs on a 9.6 kilobit per second. Can you imagine your WAP, wireless access protocol? If you remember your Nokia 3310 or 8210, you had this GPRS. Guys, let's go back. All right, let's go back in time and let's see how far we have come since then. Right? Who has used GPRS in your phone? Global Packet Radio Services. All right, which is useless, right? You want to download something, you say, I forget about it. I'll just send an SMS. Right? From there, then we move to smartphones. All right? From smartphone, today, you can't leave your home without your phone. Am I right? This is your passport. This is your wallet. You can leave home without your wallet, but you cannot leave home without your phone. So the phone is basically your master today. Right? So that's where we have come this far. And look, we always quote Einstein, right? What did Einstein say long ago? He said a lot of things, I know, all right? But one thing that he said, which has become a reality today, is all time exists all the time. You heard of that verse of him? He said, all time exists all the time. That means the past, the present, and the future exists at all time. That means in the past, the future existed. In the present, the future and the past exists. And in the future, all the past exists. And do you know this is the basics of quantum computing? Because in quantum computer, time and space, what happens to time and space? Time and space collapses. That means there is no time, there is no space. Simply because you're no more dealing with the digital computer, which is 100110. You are dealing with a computer which works on qubits, which neither or nor, which is one, it's not one, it's not zero. All right, like the earlier speaker spoke. That could be a problem, but this is a good problem for us. Right? So in quantum computer, as all of you know, you can't copy the data. Right? Learn about it, study about it. You can't copy the data which is being solved or being produced by quantum computer. Now, using this, today, I am here in front of you to introduce a quantum proof AI-based blockchain wallet. right? This was an idea which was mooted last year when we started in Bit Harvest, simply because we want to serve our community first in Bit Harvest. But eventually what happened, we found out that this technology that we have created is useful for the entire world. That is one of the reasons I'm here today to introduce our Mono AI wallet. Now, they say there's 400 million plus crypto users, but the UX is still 1990s banking, right? We have a Ferrari which can go at 350 kilometers per hour, but we are driving it at 60 kilometers per hour, right? That is the potential of Web Wallet, and it's not really mainstream friendly. These are the problems that we found out, right? I've been talking to people from community from Ghana, where for them to understand crypto or to adapt to crypto, it's a crazy thing. They come back to us, can you explain to me how does this crypto work? How does this blockchain works? How does AI works? How does quantum computer works? So we feel the Web wallet, Web3 wallets is going to be the starting point for someone who wants to understand what is blockchain and also crypto. And this is the easiest way to get people in. Why wallets better? As I said, this is going to be the first point for anyone who's going to adapt into blockchain. Now, let's go back to the mobile phone. I love this example because all of us also remember we had a keypad phones, right? 3210, 8210s, okay? But the moment the touch screen was invented, what happened to the world? We used to text and drive with the but the phone with the button, right? Because you don't have to look at it, you just feel it. But how are you going to do it now? You can't, because you have a phone with a screen, with a glass, right? Which was impossible. But the moment the idea came to the world, today, do you need to give a class or course how to use a mobile phone? No, you don't have to, because the human brain can understand and learn as fast as it can, right? So everyone today, if you're using a button phone or with a keypad, today you are backwards, right? Everyone adapted to touchscreen phone. The same thing is going to happen in this area. Now, we have the unbanked, right? There is only probably 5 to 7% of the world population has got access, right, to blockchain and crypto. So there is a huge opportunity lying ahead even for our Mono AI wallet. So I'm here to talk about Web 1, Web 2, Web 3. We hear these terms pretty often, but do you really understand what is Web 1? When you talk about Web 1, it's only reading. That means you have your data stored in your PC and you just read. Web 2, you had the cloud. Alright, you can read, write. And Web 3 is going to be read, write, and own your data. This is DeFi, right? So I needed to remember my password, but today I need to remember my 24 or 25 phrases. And funnily, one of the words will be tornado. I don't know if you have realized that or not. When you have your 25 phrase, one of the words will come up to be tornado or some funny words. Alright, so introducing our Mono AI wallet. So this is a hybrid Web 2 and Web 3 architecture. Alright, what do you mean by Web 2 and Web 3? Both we have the exchange part in the wallet and also the Web 3 part, right? And most importantly, why we introduced the Mono AI wallet to our community is because we have communities in 100 countries all over the world, right? And most of the time when they want to communicate, they have problem. You need to find the translation, right? So introducing the Mono AI wallet, which has got its own translator within the app itself. Alright? So I'll be doing a demo. You guys are free to drop by our booth later. Now, when you make a video call and the other party, the opposite, is speaking a language that you don't understand, what happens? You can't translate it, right? But the Mono AI wallet comes with a feature. So let me play the video. Yeah, so that is translating from English to Arabic. Real time, yeah? So within the wallet, Mono AI wallet, you can make your video call and you can start to talk in your preferred language and it will be translated real time. Isn't that amazing? So, what are we doing with this database that we have created? Okay, so there are three parts to BitHarvest. One is the technology itself, which is the BitBooster AI technology, which aggregates the mining. Second comes the community, and the third part where I represent. We are bringing this technology to NASDAQ. All right, so we have signed agreements with the listing advisory, and I am going around the world to talk about the technology that we are creating within the Mono AI wallet. Look, ladies and gentlemen, let me put this in the matrix way. All right, so you have the blue pill. You can take the blue pill, go back to your conventional banking, let your data be controlled and being sold back to you, or you have a choice. Now, getting involved in the Web3 movement and you control your data and you grow. How do you grow? When you yourself understand how the Web3 works, Web3 world works, together with the Mono AI wallet, you are going to make the change for your community. All right? Eventually, this creates the valuation for your market. All right? And together with BitHarvest, today, when we do the mining, we aggregate the mining. The Mono AI wallet comes in handy for our community. Let it be using the translation or to store your data. All right? So with that, please drop by our booth and understand further about our product and services. And I see you guys next year in the crypto exchange. Thank you.